Hi everyone, we're finally back to more Pokemon Yellow Legacy. I got everyone up to level 40. That took a surprisingly longer time than I was expecting it to. Um, it's kind of funny, like the trade-off, like, oh yeah, you have like a higher level wild Pokemon to grind against actually, but since you're trying to get to higher levels, you know, you're also dealing with the fact that you're gaining experience slower, and then of course, someone like Pinsir, who seems to gain experience at roughly the speed of molasses, and just couple that all together, and you're kind of in for a rough time here. Okay, well, let's see what encounter we've got going on. Ah, Scyther, that's interesting. Yeah, the good old running. Let's grab this item here. I might have to come back off screen to look around for different items and stuff like that. It's not always the most interesting. Man, everyone's just running right away. All I'm doing is throwing rocks at you. Man, what's the matter with you? I hit full restore. So one thing with all the grinding I did that I had to laugh about was when I was battling some wild Pidgeotto, it's funny because, like, hey, look, they're using Whirlwind. And it's like, well, they're finally using Whirlwind in... Man, everyone's running right away. What the heck? But yeah, they're finally using Whirlwind in the appropriate case. However... Oh, hi, Nidoking. We already have that. It's like, I also found that it is possible to miss, and it didn't even look like... was there anything that was worthwhile coming down here for, anyway? I mean, Nidorina. We can try here. Nope, everyone's running away. That's fine. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can't get that on me because I don't have Surf. So, let's just keep going over here. What's this? Skull Bash. Alright. Protein! Cool, we're at least getting some cool items on our way here. But yeah, the Whirlwind doesn't even miss in the, Gen 1 fashion where it's like, oh, well, technically, everything has like a slight chance to miss. I had a double team. No, it was like, it had missed a couple different times, so I'm sitting there thinking, what on earth is even the point of this move where it doesn't even have 100% accuracy? So even for, like, the, small reason that you might actually have of using it, you can't even get good benefit out of it. Alright, well, let's just, whoops. Let's see if there's anything at all that might be possible to capture here. Oh my goodness. No, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to do like the tap and place method here with this controller. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit harder for me to get the light enough button press for that. But yeah, it's like, Whirlwind. It's like, well, since I'm not going against Pidgeotto, I'm gonna keep talking about Whirlwind. Oh look, he didn't run. But yeah, it was like, I remember like way back in the day, like when I first saw Whirlwind, I'm like, it's like, oh man, is this actually like maybe like a more powerful version of something like Gust? Like, nah. Not only is it just for, like, sending wild Pokemon away, like, it has literally no use in a regular trainer battle. One of those really early disappointments. Alright, let's throw a rock. We can at least, maybe add a couple things to our, Pokedex here. So yeah, I think also the other thing I kind of noticed was like, I'm probably not gonna try to go for Koga right away. Just especially I'm looking at these like the trainer levels and things like that. I'm like, I'm probably not even ready for Koga yet. There we go, getting both Cubone and Marowak without even having to do the training part. Let's see. Let's see if the fishing rod has anything other than the Krabby and Horsey. Because, yeah, I feel like originally when I was grinding, like, well, let's see. Maybe there was the, you know, better Pokemon in different areas. But now it's still like Krabby and Horsey at level 20. So grinding on them was not really too worthwhile. Alright, so what are we fishing up in here? Oh, good, Horsey. At level 20. Try Super Rod, because this was just giving us Magikarp and Gyarados. Great. Well, there we go. So we have that much, at least. Is it just gonna give me that and Magikarp? Let's just see. Yeah, Magikarp. Okay. And I already caught one of those guys there, so. Let's see, anything else interesting? No, we already got you. Oh well, looks like I said, I might come back and like I said, I'll off screen that'll be something to do to like get some more of the other items and what have you. Cause I forget what else they might have. I mean, looks like there was at least some amount of the same stuff. I mean, I don't remember for sure if it was like Egg Bomb and Skull Bash, but I know there were TMs in there, and like seeing stuff like the potions and the protein, and like that feels more or less like you would expect it to. Okay, so that means we'll head on over to the bike path. I actually haven't used you in a while. You were one of the early guys I had leveled up, and I technically did that. Oops, no. Again, I kind of have muscle memory for going back down and around this way. But yeah, there's these guys here. I actually trained him on this little strip of grass, because you can actually get wild encounters without triggering any of the trainers. And like, yeah, until, I mean, he learned Twin Needle at level 40, but yeah, before then, I'm like, I am not trying to level him up on essentially like 90% grass type encounters, maybe the occasional Venonat or Venomoth or whatever, but it's like, yeah, no, it's not happening. So yeah, now that we have Thunderbolt as well, yeah, these guys are pretty much pushovers. Alright, so yeah, there's a couple of these bird keepers here. Yeah, we'll see about that. Alright, like I know, well, at least one of you had the, Doduo and Dodrio line. It may have been you. Yeah, okay. That seems about what I expected, so... Yeah, even with Doduo, and then if you have Dodrio being pretty fast, I'm pretty sure I would still... Oh, you have Firo. Maybe the other guy has Dodrio then. Unless they changed up your teams that much, but... Alrighty. Darn! Hey. Said no more of this, counter stuff here. Yeah, it's fine. Your bird call's doing okay. I mean, we've obviously got nothing but birds here, so... Okay, you got Dodrio, so... Even with being level 36, still, yeah, nothing to worry about. Agility, I don't really have anything I want to get rid of for agility. Oh yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. I forgot to, haha. It was actually probably a good thing I wanted to come this way anyway. Well, first I'm just going to heal up the power points with Thunderbolt, but I want to go actually get the Strength HM, because I can give that, to Nidoking at least, so he has something a little bit better than, Horn Attack to use. Let's see. Okay. So actually now, it would be a good idea to use the, HMs that I got. So we can... get rid of Bubble Beam. So I like the speed drop, but, yeah, we don't really need that. Alright, so we'll give that to... good old Nidoking. Yeah, because we don't need... Oh, yeah, and he learned Earthquake, too, so now he's doing really good with, moves. I mean, yeah, Strength is kind of a blame move. I don't think I have the ability to move this yet. It requires Strength. Oh, I do. I can use Strength. I said... Yeah, let me get that. For some reason, I don't know why I was thinking, like, I need... I guess... No, I think Koga's Surf, but for some reason I thought that I needed, a different badge for the Strength, but... Again, sometimes, yeah, the memory isn't always what it used to be. So let's, get on our merry way here. Whoops. I meant to, switch. Yeah, it'll probably be best to, start you on here because, see, there's plenty of poison types usually with bikers. Sand Slash as well, but that's what Mega Drain's for. Yeah, you'd be able to hit me with Dig anyway. Yeah, I love it. Just being able to get all the way back to full health. Alright, Krabby. Okay. So at the very least, we have gotten these guys a whole lot more variety in team members. Alright, there's what I was waiting for here. Luckily, we're ready for just about everything. Oh, Kingler. And of course, he happens to be a little bit faster, so. And also, luckily, I think your special is still pretty lackluster, so not a lot to worry about. The other thing, you gotta be ready to be holding down B when you're trying to navigate this from Fuchsia going back up to Celadon. Because that downhill slope, which doesn't really add that much. I mean, just to be annoying when you're going the other direction, I guess. Eek. I'll try cut. Rather than waste another dig, just in case I need that. Okay, Muck. We can... Yeah, we can send out good old Nidoking, because, yeah, there's nothing you can really do to me that I care about. Yeah, check out that awesome super-powered Earthquake. Alright. Well, let's, yeah, let's let, Blastoise head out here. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone over here, but I can probably at least get to them a little bit easier going down the middle, but I couldn't remember if there was an item or something they might have put over there, but, let's see. Alright, yeah, but at least if I can, run into them from the top, I won't immediately be sent back, you know, sent crashing down if I'm not holding B. Yeah, try that new Surf. You know the cue balls always prioritized the fighting types more. So we've definitely got that holding a bit more consistently. Although, since they added variety to the bikers team a bit. Okay, Clefable, see, there we go. Alright, that's mostly what I was waiting to see. I mean, yeah, Clefable on Cue Ball team is pretty crazy. Metronome. Tackle. Now, let's see what Waterfall does here. Okay. Yeah, Metronome, man, the ultimate take a chance move. Alright, can we take out the Machoke? Yes, we can. Good workout! Alright, was there another guy over here? No, okay. I think we'll probably have some all the way over on the right. And again, unless I'm mixing up between the remakes and the original Gen 1 versions, which is always possible. I did that before, so... Alright, what do you have? You have Muck. Alright, this could be a bit interesting, but... yeah, one surf is not going to be enough. Alright. Well, at least poison gas missed. Of course. Alright, this is probably gonna poison me, I'm sure. Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, that's always so cool. Alright, let's see. We'll just throw a super potion, our last super potion in there, and use one of our full heals. I'll have to stock up on more items then as well. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say there had to be at least some lead electrode. That could be interesting. Alright, well, there's a fairly decent chance that you're going to have some kind of electric move. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's about what I expected. Look at that critical hit. That's so crazy. Okay, well, Magneton. Yeah, that wasn't going to be likely to outspeed me, or explode for that matter, so... there, we can actually hit our Earthquake. Man, that is so wild. Ground it out! Alright, let's, yeah, let's get you back up to speed. I mean, that was a huge hit from the self-destruct. Man, I guess I should be grateful it wasn't, Explosion. Because that hits even harder. Your Pokemon won't evolve. Why? Well, you know, if this was a later generation, and depending what you have... okay, but yeah, you have Machoke anyway, but yeah... in a later generation, it could be because, well, you're kind of a jerk and you don't have your friendship high enough. There we go. We'll take advantage of good old wing attack, at least. Why you? Alright, anyone else on this path? Okay, there we go. Be a rebel! Yeah, well, this is still just easy pickings for Charizard. Yeah, look at these guys just absolutely get melted. And Wing Attack's not even like a super strong move. I mean, unless it got a buff, but... the fact that they still let it have 35 power points kind of makes me think not likely. Alright, well... I'm not sure. Maybe there's still someone else down there, but man, this is such a long path to get back up when you have to go at minuscule speeds here. Alright, yeah, I'd love to actually get the bike path finished here. Okay, yeah, we got a couple of you guys hanging out here. There's no money in fighting kids. Hey, you'd be surprised. Say, don't give up on the dream too soon. Wigglytuff. Let's try Slash and see here. I say, because yeah, your special is decent enough to where Fire Punch may not hit the hardest, so yeah, it felt like Slash was probably the safer play. Alright, so doing pretty good in getting people leveled up here, so. Alright, Pinsir. What do I want? I want to give you what for? Yeah, unfortunately, my Twin Needle won't be the most effective. I pretty much have to rely on good old Vice Grip. So yeah, you go ahead with that. Oh, Clefable, there we go. Yeah, that was really easy. Alright, cool. I was pretty sure I still had him out in front here. Okay, don't think there's anything else we got right there. Was there any... Okay, there's still another one of you guys over here. You heading to Fuchsia? No, actually, I'm leaving from Fuchsia. You got it all wrong. Alright, let's just be grateful he didn't use sludge on me. Taking a bit of a risk, but you know, coughing. Alright, we'll try and see. Yeah, you know what? I've just gotten paranoid about like a sludge or getting poisoned or something like that. So a good old earthquake, and yeah, luckily we're not in generation where we got the abilities, because then they have levitate, and earthquake would be completely useless. Whoa, okay. Yeah, these guys are spaced out a little bit more than they are in the Gen 3 remakes here. But yeah, if I can just finish taking out these guys here. Ooh, Charmeleon. Just on the off chance, because, yeah, I don't know that anything I have would necessarily be enough to... When I KO him, and I know he's just going to throw something like Fire Punch at me. Rhyhorn. Well, you know what? Yeah, we can easily take that out. And Grimer. So we can go back to Pinsir. Twin Needle proved pretty effective, yeah. Alright, there we go. One of you guys down. You're feeling hungry and mean, huh? Oh, yeah, and I can just absolutely take out the other Snorlax. Because that'll also be pretty quick. And I can grab Fly, so we'll have all of our HMs then as well. Oh, Seismic Toss is... That's smart. Alright, so I need at least one more. And you just need at least one more, and then, yeah, Pinsir will be leveled up. Well, we're just gonna share out the fun here. We're just gonna do it the easy way. Because that'll still give Pinsir enough to level up. Okay. Kaboom! And, you know what? We'll, take a little risk here. We'll see what, okay, yeah, Mankey. Yeah, that's absolutely nothing that worries me. Oh. I mean, yeah, flinching is whatever, but, you know. I don't care too much about flinching. Man, you really drew the short end of the stick in terms of your team. I mean, giving you a Mankey and Machop only is pretty diabolical. Hey, look, man, it's not my fault you didn't get an upgraded team at all. We'll see if you're any better. Yeah, starting off with Machop is not the most inspiring, but Wigglytuff, okay. We'll just go with our stab attack here. Yeah, sorry, your plan to use Disable completely flopped. Alright, you're at least a little bit better off than your buddy over there. At least the Wigglytuff could potentially have done something interesting. Knockout! Okay. So our last trainer here. I could go for, yeah, it's like I could go for Dig, but that just seems to be inviting him doing something like minimize. Oh, Beedrill. That's really interesting. Alright, Fury Attack. I mean, granted, Digs will be neutral damage, but... yeah, Twin Needle. That could actually be somewhat problematic if it hit. That could have been really bad. Hey, I laughed, but it wasn't laughing at you, so don't worry about it. What was up here? Going riding together. Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna knock you out. We already caught the other, Snorlax, so yeah, I'm not playing around with, trying to capture the second one. It's like, yeah, let's just, Special Greatly Rose, yeah, that's a bit annoying. There we go. And all that for only 660 experience points. Return to the mountains. Alright, so... we're just gonna head over here. And we're gonna grab our Fly HM. I don't even know who you are. Why would I tell anyone you're here? I feel like we're missing something in terms of lore, why you're so worried about secrecy. So, alright, there we go. We got all our HMs. So, I think next I might actually just try to go and take care of Silphco. And then after that, I can take care of the gyms. You do Saffron Gym and then Fuchsia Gym. Because then at least then, if I go back down to Fuchsia, then I'll be in line to at least head down through Seafoam. So it'll make sense doing it that way, I think. So, yep. Plenty more to do, and I will catch you guys all later. Hopefully with somewhat shorter segments, but I just wanted to make sure I got all the way back up here. So, alright, bye.